Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to be here with you. Up until about 3 weeks ago, I would have said that I was calibrated. Really good. And then about 3 weeks ago,
Esther would have said the same thing. But how do you know that you're calibrated unless sometimes you're not calibrated? How are you going to know? If you just tune your guitar and you just stay there and then you ask the whole world to tune up to you, I'm the dominant one, you guys make your instruments sound good with mine. So it's helpful to find yourself out of calibration, makes you good at it, gives you sea legs.
What took me out of calibration was my son made his transition.
That's a big one. It's a big one. We
at
get
the hands
that.
of someone else, and
Yeah, that's big.
I'm kind of lost.
Yeah, it's easy to
your help.
understand that. It's not likely that we would spend enough time right here and now to bring you into alignment. We have a few things to tell you, things that we know. How well do you know us?
15 years.
How have you found your relationship with this information to be? In other words, is it believable?
Oh, very much.
So you do understand the eternal nature.
I do.
And you do understand that there's no death conceptually. It feels very different when it's up close and personal like that. So the thing that helped Esther the most when Jerry made his transition is that the environment around her, a good deal of it, caused her to calibrate to missing him. There were just so many things. In fact, the other day, she moved from one house to another house, and somebody found a box of his shoes and belts and delivered it to the new house. And Esther opened it and laughed. She said, I don't think you need these now. Well, it's not that long ago that would have taken her to her knees. In other words, that would have just been too much. Someone should look in every box before they show it to me. It's not just that as time passes you feel better. It's that as time passes you rediscover them where they are instead of looking for them where they were. And where they were, they're not. So every time you look where they were, you feel the absence of them, where when you look where they are, you feel the presence of them. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
So you know that, and you want us to have something more to say to you than that.
No.
There's no death.
I know. The physical loss feels really big to me right now.
We know, but you know what we've been talking about all day here today? You all keep getting all animated about manifestations when most of your life is the translation of vibration into that. In other words, everything that is manifested is old news. And it's the vibration that's the new stuff. It's a vibration where the new feelings and the new energies are. Hear this. What's the difference between a vibration of something that you're in the process of creating that's still in the vibrational ethereal form that hasn't come out where you can see it yet? You're not seeing it and hearing it and smelling it and tasting it and touching it. It's just this vibrational thing. What's the difference between the vibration of those things and the vibration of someone who is non-physically focused, who's all mixed up in all of that with you? The biggest part of your life is in this phase, and yet you all think that it's all about what's manifested, and that's old news. That's old news. So if you could ask a question of your son, what would you ask? Just ask a question and we'll see if we can found him. So
I
you know, he's just not very far away from you.
I know.
Ever.
I know. And I feel him. I want to figure out how to make this new relationship.
Don't sweat it, is what he said. Those are his, don't sweat it. What else?
Just that mostly. And not to...
More words. You worry too much. You've always been that way, but maybe you can find a new way.
Just to stay close to him and to learn from him what he has to teach me.
But see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. As you watch Esther, and she seems like she knows what she's talking about, and she's all animated and frisky and really enjoying these conversations, and she just looks like somebody that's got a good opinion about stuff, and maybe it's an opinion that would help you, and maybe it's an opinion that you don't want to take on. All kinds of different people feel all kinds of different ways as they have this experience, and so it's just another opinion, which it's just another opinion. But then let's say that you get a sense that there really is a source energy that's aware of you, and you decide that the quickest way to calibrate to that would be to listen to the sound in the air conditioner because it's boring and you're not judgmental about it or rebellious of it. Ooh. Can you hear it? Is it in this room? Hear it? You don't think, I've heard better. If you focus on that, sometimes it takes Esther 10 or 12 tries to focus on it, and then her mind will wander and she'll go back and focus on her mind. But eventually, no matter what's going on, if she focuses on it, she'll find the relief of her current thoughts subsiding. So then your vibration rises, and when your vibration rises, then you have access to that non-physical knowing and information and feeling. So once you do that, then it's not just an opinion that's happening here. It's a methodology that you can show yourself your ability to calibrate to that. And now, just like you discussed before either one of you were born, you have a reason of all reasons to do that. You want to calibrate in a strong new way. That's our favorite thing about when you do each other the benefit of croaking. You go first. No, you go first. No, you go first. No, you go first. No, I'll go first. No, I'll go first. No, you go first. No, I'll go first. That's how the conversation goes. You go first. No, I'll go first. No, you go first. Oh, okay, I'll go first. Okay, I'll go first. And then what? I'll go first, and you'll miss me, and I won't be where you look, and you'll hate that. And then it'll become absurd. It'll get so extreme, and then you'll give up. You'll give up what doesn't work. You'll give up the absurdity, and then you'll find a way, and I'll be right there in sync with you, and we'll just pick up right where we left off. Only it'll be way better for you because I'll never be in a bad mood. And I'll never not know the right answer. And I'll always know where you are in relationship to everything that you want, and I'll always be focused within reach of you every single time, no matter what. We'll play games. I'll send you signs. Some of them you'll miss. I'll send them again. Sometimes you'll miss them. I'll send them again. Send them again. I'll send them again until you say, what's going on with the damn dimes? Every time I turn around, there's another dime. Now there's one in my shoe. How did it get there? Every time I turn around, there's another one and another one and another one. Where are they coming from, heaven?
Yeah.
They're coming. They're coming as clues, endless clues, butterflies. Esther was up in the night. She went to bed early and she woke up. And in the beautiful suite that she is staying in, there's a television that has an art program that's just going by and by and by. She just sat in this big, comfortable chair and watched the art go by. And then she saw the most beautiful painting she had ever laid her eyes on. Oh, it took her breath away. I want that, 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 I want that. And she walked up to the television, and it was called Messengers of the Angels. Why would she want that? Oh, it's so beautiful. So when you know what you know, and you let the sadness play itself out, and it's okay. You're not doing something wrong to feel sad. You're doing something human and normal and completely destructive, so stop it. But that's true of every negative emotion. When you're ragging on somebody, that's destructive too. When you're mad at yourself, that's destructive too. At the hands of someone else, you said. Mm-hmm. Have anything you want to ask about that?
Why?
Path of least resistance. Perfect unfolding.
22.
Say again?
He was 22. Seems too young to me.
It's all right. It's all right. Earlier the better. Earlier the better. Earlier the better. Does it feel like the ending or the beginning?
A little of both, I guess. A beginning of the new relationship. I know it's out there. I know how it works. But just getting there.
Not just the new relationship, but all the things that the new relationship will now cue you up for. Reaching for this relationship will put you in a steady vibrational thinking that will open you to so many things that are in your vortex that you haven't been letting in. It's like this is a new doorway.
I kind of knew that too.
You feel complete enough for now?
I do. I feel better. Thank you.
Yeah. We want to say have fun. Have fun. It seems a little misplaced, but it isn't. It's really fun. Dead people are so fun. And no one's little. They're all mature and clear and source energy and full of knowledge and understanding and awareness, and all backed up by a whole team of other inner beings. So you never tap into a singular consciousness. When you tap in, you got a whole cadre of source energy angels that were all in all of this from the beginning with you, and everyone wanting you to understand that this is a blessing. And it just seems opposite of that, but it is a blessing. But it just seems opposite of that, but it is a blessing. And won't be long from now, and you'll know that too. All right.